2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Players' Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to following along with these two. This is a rivalry that could be one for the ages. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement they generate. And let's see what he can do here today. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
A little bit of breeze ruffling the old hair, and it's coming straight on. All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Okay, that'll work. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. That was a gallant attempt. Well, that's a bit disappointing. Just a 4-footer remaining.
This is what they have left for par.
And finds himself in a share of the lead. The first of our birdie opportunities comes second, par 5.
Drive it out to the right-hand side to give yourself a good look at reaching this green in 2.
Where will this one end up? Not bad. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
This breeze just starting to blow, but it's a helpful breeze. It's one that you like. Got to club down a little bit.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, well played.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Lining up the birdie putt here. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. Let's take a look at the par 3 third. Straight away mid-iron to short iron shot.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back, but this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Wow, what happened there?
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Let's take a look at Colin Morikawa. Ooh, that almost went down. And back to the play, shall we? This would be a great up and down. And if this can go down, he'll save par. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Well, they say a bogey pleases someone. The rest of the field buoyed now after that drop shot by our leader. And that finds him in a share of second. Well, the fourth is another great example that it doesn't need to be a long par four to be a testing one. This fourth can be menacing, can't it?
Par 4, 384 yards from the back. A long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
Well played, mate. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Our wind's just going to knock the ball down. It's straight at the back. They've chosen to club down on this one.
Quality shot, that one. Time to check in with Lydia Ko.
Third shot now. Good stuff on that putt.
A chance to move into first place here. Oh, sensational putt, that one. A big play at the right time, and their rival is now shaking in their boots. Yeah, that's some positive momentum now. Right to the top of the leaderboard they go. All right, Rich, the par 4 fifth. A strong hole, this one, isn't it?
Par 4, 471 yards from the back. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green. That dog will hunt.
Playing this shot from around 120 yards.
Puff of breeze moving this golf ball left to right.
Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the fifth.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
It's always good to cozy it up to the hole on a long putt, isn't it? Let's return to live play now. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt.
This for a birdie run.
Ooh, right by the hole. Playing their fourth shot. He leads the field by a stroke. Ooh, might have sneezed. Playing their fifth shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. A double bogey putt in front of them. Just one off the lead after that hole. The tee shot at the par 4 6th has changed a lot now that that tree's been taken out of the way, Rich. But what do you think of this short par 4?
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid. Just for placement in the fairway, this green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Guys, you know the worst lie you've ever seen? Yeah, times that by 10. This is nasty.
This lie doesn't look too tough, just in the first cut, right by the green. And this putt to move into a tie for second. Just didn't drop. And this putt to move into the top 5. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top 5. Sitting at 2 over for the day. As we go from a wonderful little par 4, we go to a challenging, longer par 4, the 7th.
Difficult par 4, 451 yards. Water and sand all the way down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right. Find the green with your second and sprint to the next hole, making 4.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
And from around 135 yards.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Oh, come on, sit. Yep, that shot safely on the green.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Didn't quite get the approach close enough, so a long putt in front of them.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Okay, steady now. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Surely it's going to.
Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt. Step aside, gents. This man's marching into the top 5. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
This is on a stupendous line.
Oh, so close. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. The 8th hole, a long par 3 stretching 240 yards at its maximum. It's no sleeper, that's for sure.
I don't find anything sleepy about this hole. The front of this green is so narrow. There's no place to land it, especially when they put the flagstick there. This hole will grab your attention, as it should, because it's a long iron to a sliver of an opening. Even when they put the pin on the right-hand side, you want no part of it. The center of the green all day long here.
Good look at a birdie here. That'll sting a bit. 8 feet to the cup. Well done. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. Sitting at a couple over for the day.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The front nine at TPC Sawgrass finishes with a par 5, but not easy to get there in 2.
It is not. A big tee shot down the left center is required. Anything out to the right could catch that bunker and even fall into the water over there on the right. If you decide to go for it, you have to hit a fairway metal long iron high over some trees on the left-hand side to a very narrow green. The layup shot out to the right will make that third shot so much easier into this tiny green.
Not sure if they got that one flush. This might not find the fairway. And here we are with the third shot. Only 2 shots off the pace. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 23 feet from the cup.
A chance to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make. That's disappointing. And this putt to move into the top 10. Okay, let's head to the next. And he'll move into the top 10. This putt to move into the top 20 on the leaderboard. Was on a good line. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Okay, it's time to make the turn and a good time to reflect on the action so far. Rich?
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
Wow, he let the big dog eat there, didn't he? Sitting at 3 over. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
Playing within their comfort zone there. What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She made bogey, gave one back on the last hole.
That is hunting for the hole. Oh, that's a fantastic attempt, especially from that distance, but it didn't quite drop. Good opportunity here to move into a tie for third. Terrific roll. It even had a chance. A par putt on the table. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
Well, it's a chance still to get up and down if they can hold a monster. This putt for inside the top 5 on the leaderboard. Ouch, that hurts. Yeah, it's about 14 feet to the hole.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
This is on a great line.
I like that kind of fight. That shows resilience.
That's a really good effort to get it up and down out of that bunker for the birdie. Good job.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. The tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just the decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, the little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
Well, that should save them. That one from the sand. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
Looking for another birdie here.
Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Oh, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Looking great now.
And down she goes, the long-range bomb.
Fist pumps all round. That is how you do it from outside range. That was huge.
Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 13.
So many different levels to this green. On the par 3, playing 181 yards from the back. You can get it close. You can even make a hole in 1, but watch out if you hit the wrong spot on the green. It'll be difficult to 2-putt from there.
That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Wynn got that one and took it wayward.
That's a touch of class.
Such soft hands.
A par putt awaits.
So far, so good.
Oh, so close. And this one to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard. Job done. Let's head to the next. That's a good way to move into the top 10. Sitting at 2 over for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Plenty of trouble around this golf course. The 14th, the par 4, represents a number of that.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back 9, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left, with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. And this putt is to move into a share for the lead.
Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
You can't make them all. Go tap it in. Yep, well done. I will take that also into the top 5 now. Just 2 shots back after that hole. The par 4 15th again requires another strong tee shot because there's some trees in the way, Rich.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Okay, let's get back to the action. This shot is about 140 yards out.
Has the wind coming right into his face.
Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? What's in front of them, Henny?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole.
Wanted to get it up to the hole, but was just unable to up that slope.
Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. As we head to the 16th tee, the famous par 5 reached the start of the gauntlet.
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do. But watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
Good shot there, Beamer. Sitting at 3 over. Going with the 7. Getting ready to play their third. 3 shots off the lead. Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
Judging it beautifully.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. And nice effort from him. He bounces back from the bogey at the last hole. To the top 5 he goes. He's in a tie for 14th place. The par 3 17th, one of the most famous holes in all of golf. The Island Green, one of Pete Dye's, but really Alice Dye's masterpiece.
Par 3 17th, 137 yards, Island Green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with a golf club in your hand, can you hit the green?
2 over for the day. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this.
Putt is underway.
That was a gallant attempt. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. That one goes down for bogey. Oh, we'll take that and a spot in the top 10 to boot. He's currently sitting in 15th place.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
When you feel like you've survived the 17th, you stand on the 18th tee and you think to yourself, where do I hit this?
It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow, try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there, hit it out to the right-hand side of the green, somehow also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole, probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. Well, this would be a good putt to make to move into the top 5.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
And that'll be all she wrote today. Well played. Well, how good's that golf? All day just looked in complete command of their game.
And that's a good place to be after the first round. But listen, there's lots of golf to be played, multiple rounds they still have to navigate through. But after the first day, it gives you a lot of confidence going forward.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, TK Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Players' Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this player's been doing really nicely, building that solid advantage over the field. But today's just as important as the first few, isn't it?
Of course it is. And the way they're playing, however, though, I don't see them going anywhere but up. I just find what they're doing out there to be fairly flawless. Now, is it possible they stumble? Of course it is. But I'm having a hard time understanding how that could happen.
Well, I'm looking forward to today, that's for sure. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Not quite the shot he was wanting. Second shot here on the first. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
This one's 13 feet from the cup. This really looks good.
That will drop, and it will extend the lead.
Setting the tone early in this round.
Currently at +1 for the tournament. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Driver not necessarily required here because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left, and if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest par fives on this layout.
Will this one hang on and find the fairway, or is it headed towards the rough? Yeah, this lies pretty deep here. Time now for the fourth shot.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
That's a shame. Just leaking left, that one. Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Here's their sixth shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? Straight out of the top drawer.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
And now that finds him in first place. Teeing off here at the third hole.
Such a cool little par three. Love this green. There's a low section in the front and a high section in the back. And anytime they put the pin all the way in the back section of this green, well, I tell you what, good luck on you. If you miss this green long and or left, that bunker sits some 5 feet below the surface of the green.
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. That's frustrating. Putting for par. After that hole, this player is currently in first place, with Colin Morikawa in second. Let's see what happens here on the fourth.
Just a small little twisty par four. Just going to take out a fairway wood, find the fairway, and from there you're going to have a small second shot, probably a wedge. 3 distinct sections to this green, the front, the right, and the back left, and all of them have their difficulties when hitting your approach shot into them. However, in my mind's eye, if you find the fairway, you should have a decent look for birdie.
Handy effort, that one. Time for the second shot here at the 4. Choosing the 9-iron here.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
It's a little wayward.
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
3 over par. Currently in the lead. How close was that to going down? Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. A long par 4 this hole.
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad. But a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
Will he be able to get out of this one?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the sand.
This one looks to be a tad wayward. Sitting at 3 over par. Currently in the lead. And here we are with their 4th. Ooh, that almost went down. A 9-foot chance here.
This is a must-make, guys. They've got this for bogey.
And that was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. And with that hole finished, they're currently sitting in top spot on the leaderboard. Lexi Thompson holds second. This hole is a par 4.
I missed the tree. I thought that was a really cool feature of this hole. You had to flight it underneath the tree back in the day to find the fairway. The bunker down the left-hand side has been expanded quite a bit as the lake on the left-hand side has been added as well. The front part of this green is protected by tall palm trees that will certainly make you think on your second shots. This is a wonderful little par 4.
Yeah, nicely played.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
Oh, that's too bad.
I think they gave that one too much respect. They didn't want to hit it too hard and go racing past the hole.
And down she goes. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
Par 4, 451 yards, all sorts of danger down the left-hand side. Hit your tee shot out to the right. Second shot, find the green, 2-putt, and sprint to the tee on the 8th.
Lining up from the sand now.
Looks like this one might be in the bunker.
Oh, from one bunker to another. That's got to hurt. Playing their 4th shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Time for the 5th shot. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? 3 feet to go here to the hole. That's tracking. Glancing at the scoreboard, and they're currently sitting in 1st place. Lexi Thompson holds 2nd. On the tee of a par 3.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
Well, this one looks like it's heading to the sand. And that was a bit of a misfire.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
From the sand, looking to get up and down. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Ooh, right by the hole. That'll sting a bit. It's just about 3 feet away. Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard. Here we have a par 5. Is it time to get after it or play it safe?
Looking to bounce back after that bogey at the last. That wasn't pretty. Hopefully this one is better.
That's nicely done. This shot from around 210 yards.
Straight downwind. Tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
A birdie putt awaits. Just didn't drop. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Oh, that's a clutch par. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Well, let's get stuck into the 10th hole, shall we? Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
They'll have to channel their inner Severiano Ballesteros here. This needs good hands.
Looks like you're going to need more bunker practice. This would be a great up and down. Time now for the fourth shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. This is their fifth shot. This putt is for double bogey.
Looking good.
Not sure how that putt came up shy.
Tell you what, watch out. This guy's going to be on full tilt here shortly.
Pegging it up on the 11th hole here.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers on the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going for it in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
That's some good golf right there. Oh no, is that heading towards the bunker? And here we are with the third shot. Wow. Nice little sand shot there. Came real close. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Still in the lead now after that hole. And they be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Par 4 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
And he needs this to save par. This looks good. That will work. And with that hole finished, they're currently sitting in top spot on the leaderboard. Lexi Thompson holds second. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
left yourself an opportunity.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look. This one looking really good.
Gee, that had a chance, didn't it? And that should secure the par on this one. He's currently sitting in first place. Next up is this two-shot hole.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back nine, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
Well, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Outstanding approach shot. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. We've arrived at a par 4.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there, so finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
You come out of the rough, your distance control gets off.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Beauty of a chip shot there.
Love watching this player around the greens.
And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Stepping up to the 16th tee now.
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do. But watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
Oh, well done. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Straight back up into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. That could play. Getting ready to play their third. So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Sitting at 7 over for the event. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
When you play here in a practice round, it looks like you could just throw it on there. But when you're in a tournament round, it doesn't even look like it exists. The hole changes so much when the tournament starts. That's what I love about it. You just add 35,000 people who are having some fun and ready to heckle you if you knock it in the water. Good luck. Enjoy.
Anything in 5 feet would be handy from here.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
That's disappointing. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. That's a good putt to make, that one. Well, with that good play, this person is now in first on the leaderboard, with Colin Morikawa in second. And now teeing off on the final hole of this round.
Par 4, 462 yards, and you're going to find out what kind of player you are when you tee off here. How brave are you? How much do you trust your swing? If you find the fairway, that's a great start, but the second shot awaits.
Oh, that was pure. Going with the pitching wedge here. Nice shot that. That should find the surface. Don't know where that one came from. Left field, I imagine. And here we are with the third shot. He has this putt to save his par. Ooh. And this one is for bogey. That always leaves a bit of a disappointing taste in the mouth. A little bogey tap in to finish. And Rich, as this round comes to an end, this player is absolutely dominating the field.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Players' Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this third round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and this player starts their round in the lead. How should they approach today?
This player just needs to keep going out and just staying as relaxed as they have been, and don't take unnecessary chances. Just keep it simple, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts if you will, and see where it lands at the end of the day.
Big day coming up. Can't wait to see how it unfolds, Rich. This should be an absolute beauty.
Oh, look at this soar through the air.
And let's see what he can do here today. Lovely effort that. Playing this one about 130 yards out.
Wind coming right at him.
That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
A bit short with that effort.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This is huge for momentum. Gotta try and hold this. This for par.
And that's an opening hole par for this player.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
Currently in first position. We have a par 5 here. Time to take advantage.
Drive it out to the right-hand side to give yourself a good look at reaching this green in 2.
Attaboy, good shot. Going for this green in 2, Rich. It's an exciting but daunting task.
The green is minuscule from back in the fairway. You know that you have a little bit room over to the left, but you're going to fall off into a low area. And if you miss it out to the right, you're going to find a very deep bunker on the right-hand side of the green. There's really no great miss around here, but if you're going to go for it, you have to know that your short game is going to bail you out no matter where you miss it.
Nicely done. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup. They can open up their wings after this if it goes in. This one, guys, for eagle.
Get excited. This could go in. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
All right, you'll make it the next time. Sitting at 8 over par for the event. This hole is a par 3.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back, but this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
How close was that to going down? I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Great touch.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Here we are at the 4th hole.
Par 4, 384 yards from the back. A long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Putting for birdie. I like the look of this. Oh, just missed. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
Looks good.
Nicely holed. And for par. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Time to face a par 4.
Par 4, 471 yards from the back. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
Playing from 110 yards out.
Wind is going straight at his back.
That's not the outcome they were after.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
And he needs this to save par. Nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. Sitting at 8 over for the event. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Well struck. An opportunity for a birdie here.
This one's tracking.
Super shot, that. He sits in first position. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
And as you can see, there's a long fairway bunker down the left-hand side that makes you believe there's more room left than you actually have. It's just not there. Players should be looking a little bit further right. If you find the fairway, your second shot should be straightforward. In fact, Luke, I made a 2 here one time, so that shows you how simple this hole can be.
Time for the second shot here at the 7th. That's a good-looking shot there. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. If that's the right pace, this should drop. That'll help your scorecard. Well hold.
Gonna like it. 2 in a row.
Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
and maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. There's always a sense of excitement striding onto the tee of a par 3 hole.
Par 3, 237 yards in length, a brute to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
Opting for the hybrid, I think.
This one's left of the green.
He's found the surface. Good chance here.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
Big chance here. Okay, steady now. That's not your best effort. Getting ready to play their third. Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
After that hole, this player is currently in first place, with Colin Morikawa in second. This hole is a par 5. Great shot. Second shot here on the 9th hole.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
Henny, how's that ball lying?
Nah, this is so good. The bunker isn't even a trap.
And here we are with their 4th. That almost went down. Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Good putt that. Sitting at 6 over for the event. Teeing off now on the 10th hole. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. And he's hit that inside the range. Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt.
Little birdie look in here.
That was a gallant attempt. And that should secure the par on this one. And now that finds him in first place. Teeing off now at the 11th hole.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers on the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going for it in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
Oh, caught up in some branches. Yeah, that one will play. Setting up from the first cut here in the green. They could hold it from here. Didn't that look good for a long time? And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes, and it seems so in this case.
Oh, so close. Just tapping in for a bogey on this hole. Trying to shake off the bogey on the last hole as they step onto this tee.
Par 4 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
Well, let's see how this shot goes from the fairway bunker. How good was that bunker shot? This putt coming up is for birdie. That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last. Well, with that good play, this person is now in first on the leaderboard, with Colin Morikawa in second. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Honestly, guys, I stopped counting at 40 feet. This is way out.
Go in. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
After that hole, this player is currently in first place, with Colin Morikawa in second. Next up is a par 4, always a stern test.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back nine, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
And here we are with the third shot. Oh, these are good for the momentum. These ones right on 8 feet.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? This one for bogey. Well, they say a bogey pleases someone. The rest of the field buoyed now after that drop shot by our leader. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
That's on the green, and you never know what could happen. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. And it's worth taking another look at that one.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Ideally, players want to take their tee shots from right to left, start off that fairway bunker and move it left back in the fairway. Anything down the left-hand side can get caught up into those trees and really cause players issues with their layup. You find the fairway, now you have a massive decision to make. Go for it or bail out to the left, thinking that's the safe play. It really is not. You have to be brave and try and find this green with your second shot. If not, it could come up and bite you.
Rich, fortune favours the brave at TPC Sawgrass, but no more than here at the 16th.
You better be confident in what your abilities are, because if you get it wrong, you'll find out in a hurry with this second shot here at 16. You miss it right, you're in the drink. You miss it left, you're going to be in some mounds. You can catch a nasty lie, and that's not any place you want to be. It really is a difficult shot from over on the left-hand side. One of the most underrated, difficult shots on this golf course. However, you're brave, find the center of the green, make eagle. Well, life's good.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Oh, good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet.
This is their look at birdie. This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Well, with that good play, this person is now in first on the leaderboard, with Colin Morikawa in second. Now at the 17th hole.
Par 3 17th, 137 yards, island green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with a golf club in your hand, can you hit the green?
Wow, very aggressive play on this approach, putting some pressure on their rival Brooke Henderson.
Just outside 10 feet to the hole here, right on 11 feet to be exact.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
And that will drop in for birdie. Still in the lead now after that hole. And after a birdie at the last, they take the on the hole.
It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow, try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there, hit it out to the right-hand side of the green somehow, also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole, probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. This is a par putt. And that signs off on today's round. So as that round comes to a close, it's a lovely position this player holds in top spot, Rich.
Always good to be out in first place. That means you can afford to make a mistake tomorrow, but you don't want to make too many of them with the chasing back and lurking behind.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Players' Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. Great to have my mate Rich Beam beside me. And Rich, as this next player begins their round, what do you think of their chances here today?
Luke, this player has got a massive lead, and sometimes those are the worst to have because you feel as a player the only way that you can lose it is if you mess it up. And trust me, somewhere in the back of their mind, this player understands that. So it's going to be a nervy start, no doubt, to this final round. Let's wait to see what happens.
Well, let's set up for an exciting event. Can't wait to get into this.
What a gargantuan tee shot.
Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Oh, absolutely flushed. Time for the second shot into the first. He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Well, that's a bit disappointing.
It's a lot slower going up the hill than what this player read.
A bogey putt awaits. It was on a good line. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Sitting at 5 over for the event. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it. Going with the hybrid. Oh, my. What a shot that was. Making the difficult look very easy. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
Oh, that's too bad.
That will drive you bats.
Wow, they certainly got out of the right side of bed today.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
Currently in first position. Pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Such a cool little par 3. Love this green. There's a low section in the front and a high section in the back. And anytime they put the pin all the way in the back section of this green, well, I tell you what, good luck on you. If you miss this green long and or left, that bunker sits some 5 feet below the surface of the green.
This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
This for a birdie run.
This one has eyes for the hole. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Just a small little twisty par 4. Just going to take out a fairway wood, find the fairway, and from there you're going to have a small second shot, probably a wedge. 3 distinct sections to this green, the front, the right, and the back left, and all of them have their difficulties when hitting your approach shot into them. However, in my mind's eye, if you find the fairway, you should have a decent look for birdie.
That was a bit wayward. Sitting at 3 over. Outright first here. How close was that to going down? "11 feet to the cup."
Nice little par putt here.
Looking better.
Just didn't drop.
A little too cautious on that effort there, Luke.
Bogey putt coming up here. Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. He's currently sitting in first place. It's time to step on the tee here at the 5th.
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad, but a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
Getting ready to play their third. Wow, that was handy holding out from there.
That was spectacular, Luke. Great work. Great shot.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
I missed the tree. I thought that was a really cool feature of this hole. You had to flight it underneath the tree back in the day to find the fairway. The bunker down the left-hand side has been expanded quite a bit as the lake on the left-hand side has been added as well. The front part of this green is protected by tall palm trees that will certainly make you think on your second shots. This is a wonderful little par 4.
Second shot here on the 6th. A 7-footer right here.
Looking for another birdie here. It's looking solid.
Oh, that's frustrating. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole.
Difficult par 4, 451 yards. Water and sand all the way down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right. Find the green with your second and sprint to the next hole, making 4.
Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
Yeah, oh no, this one's left.
Three over par, currently leading. Well, you like the look of those hands.
Such soft hands.
Par putt coming up here. Ooh. Just a short putt remaining here. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. And we've arrived at a par 3.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard.
Looking really good.
Nice putt to make that one. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
What an amazing putt from way out.
Sitting at 3 over for the event. Here we are at the final hole on the front 9.
Awesome stuff.
Sitting at 3 over. currently in the lead. Okay, phase one complete. You've got to make a good putt here. 11 feet left to the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies. Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
It's a lofty position this player has held all tournament, but what a buffer they've built with just 9 in play.
Could be some trying times indeed. Tough holes lay ahead, but yes, you're in the position that you want to be, ahead of the pack.
Always love a new beginning. Here we are at the opening hole of the back 9, the 10th. It's a little wayward, bouncing through the branches. This next shot coming up from the sand. Well, this should be unpredictable. Let's see what happens here from the pine straw. Ooh, that almost went down. Sitting at 2 over, currently in the lead. Didn't that look good for a long time? And this next putt, it's for bogey. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Teeing off here at the 11th.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going for it in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
And they've found themselves in the first cut. Going with the 5-iron here.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
Pretty good shot there.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This is about 24 feet for him here. They'll be soaring high if this goes in. This one for eagle.
That wasn't your best effort, was it? There's part of about 6 feet coming up. Okay, steady now. An opportunity to make a par here. Currently at +3 for the event. Let's head to the 12th hole.
Par 4 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Seven feet to the cup.
Now this one, this is important. This for par.
Ouch, that hurts. Putting for a bogey. Oh, just missed. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. He sits in first position. Teeing off now on this par 3.
So many different levels to this green. On the par 3, playing 181 yards from the back. You can get it close. You can even make a hole in one. But watch out, if you hit the wrong spot on the green, it'll be difficult to two-putt from there.
And here we are with the third shot.
Downwind on this shot.
Ooh, just skinned the hole, that one. 4 feet to the cup. I don't mind the look of this. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back nine, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
Getting ready to play their third. Putting for a par now. And nicely holed. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there, so finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
And this is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
And not too sure what they were seeing there, but they didn't get it corrected.
Oh, he liked the look of that the whole way. That is absolutely brilliant.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
Currently at 6 over par.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
They say trees are 90% air, but so are fly screens. Try hitting a ball through one of those. Time for the second shot at the 16th. Oh, that's a tad disappointing, finding the branches there. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A. Playing their fourth shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Playing their fifth shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Hope you're not developing a little glitch there. Sixth shot coming up. Wow, that almost went in the hole. All right, now it's time for lucky number 7. How close was that to going down? Uh-oh, that's not the first sign of the yips, is it? And it's their 8th shot now. Didn't that look good for a long time? Did you flinch? That wasn't flushed. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Not sure what happened there. Didn't intend to hit that shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Well played. That shot so good, we need to have another look.
Yeah, Seve would be envious of this one. What a chip in.
Still in the lead now after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Let's see what happens here at the 17th.
When you play here in a practice round, it looks like you could just throw it on there. But when you're in a tournament round, it doesn't even look like it exists. The hole changes so much when the tournament starts. That's what I love about it. You just add 35,000 people who are having some fun and ready to heckle you if you knock it in the water. Good luck. Enjoy.
Ooh, that almost went down. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup. Try and keep that scorecard a little less dirty. This is for bogey.
This putt is about 8 feet. This is a triple bogey attempt here. Oh, that one was zooming past the hole. Oh, 13-footer coming up here. It was on a good line. This putt about 11 feet in distance. Just didn't drop. That's not your best play. You've reached the shot limit here. Head to the next hole and see if you can do better. Well, what a lovely position to be in. Holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. Oh, what a shot by our leader. That was a thing of beauty. Got all of that one. Well, a little off the target with that one.
And coming up well short.
This is always a good moment. A putt to win the tournament. Well, this has got an amazing ring to it. The Players' Champion.
It is a title that any player would kill to have. And I have to say, this has been a killer afternoon. The amazing golf. The players firing it on all cylinders, going for everything they possibly could. I got to say, what a finish, what a champion. This will go down in history as one of the best Players' Championships ever.
Well, they came, they saw, and they conquered. They took down a fierce rival, and that's a victory they should be proud of, Henny.
Yes, Luke, no one could catch this player, let alone their rival.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beem, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin. Delighted to have 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beem in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey, and it's a good morning to Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm so looking forward to following these two players in this group. They've been going back and forth a bit on social media leading up to the event and seem to really want to prove something out on the course today.
Well, it's very few occasions where he does get beaten, and if it's anywhere, it's going to be on the green. So let's see if this player rolls their potato better than most. And let's see what he can do here today. That's tidy. Second shot here on the first. And here we are with the third shot. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Never mind. Go and tap it in. Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
That's a rock-solid par right there.
He's currently tied for first. Water is a feature here at the Copperhead course of Innisbrook Resort, Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
Well, this should be unpredictable. Don't know what you're going to get from the golfing gods here. Setting up in some very deep rough. Just let that shot be water off a duck's back. That got caught up in a few of the branches. Time now for the fourth shot. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
18-footer here is what he's facing. Get the fist pump ready. This looks like it's going in.
This putt here for double bogey. Make sure you make this one. And down it goes. Currently at 2 over par.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Rich, it's a challenge, to say the very least, the third hole.
Yes, most players aren't going to take out driver as they just want to lay it back of the water that creeps out on the right-hand side. From there, it shortens up the second shot, believe it or not, to a green that pitches from right to left fairly severely. Your misses can't be out to the right with your second shot. That is a no-no.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And here we are with their fourth. Wow, that almost went in the hole. This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close.
They'll be happy to get this in the hole. This for bogey.
Oh dear. Time to get the chipper back out. Here's their 6th shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? Well, this will be a bonus.